Okay, so we're not working for the Corps anymore. What do you do with your free time? Me? I do mods. Hey, Alma, do you think I need a haircut?
Yep.
Nah, it's still short. All right, guys, another light modification I wanted to do is in the bathroom. Right now, I have the light over the medicine cabinet on, and only that light. If you look in the shower, see how it's kind of shadowed by the faucets? There's no light there because this light doesn't carry over to the shower area. I'm gonna actually put another light just between the skylight and the ductwork, because the ductwork runs underneath here. It channels through the whole RV. I'm going to take a wire from here, run it through here, make another small hole, just a small one, and feed a wire from here to there that will operate off of the light switch. Now, I know everybody has the extra light in there that turns this light on, but when the shower doors are closed, it takes away from some of the light. So we're adding that's the light we're going to add to the bathroom. I'll show you when it's complete and maybe a picture or two during the process. But we're adding a light. And by the way, again, all the parts that we purchased for all our light modifications did come from E-Trailer. All right, it's the next day. I've added that light. And as you can see, the shower is no longer in shadow. What I did is I took the shroud off the fan, so I had some access up there. I drilled a hole based on staying away from the ductwork. I knew the ductwork went this way, but what I didn't anticipate was a truss going this way. So I did hit the corner of the truss, but I was able to just use a larger drill bit, drilled at an angle to get the wire that I brought through the roof and connected this light. I don't know if the camera is showing it, probably just showing it as a bright light, but there is a little bit different tint on the lighting. But it definitely accomplished what we were trying to do, which was bring more light into the shower area. Now, I'll pause here for a second, and I did 2 other indoor lighting mods. So I got some LED stripping for the pantry, and I had 6 feet left. So I brought them into the closet using the existing light as a power source. I ran the LED strips down both sides. Pretty bright, huh? It really brightens up this closet. And I powered it from that light there. So when that light goes on, all the lights go on. And then finally, we added some lighting to the pantry. But we made sure that the lighting would hit every single shelf, all the way down to the bottom. And in order to do that, we put LED lighting on the opposing wall facing the shelves. And I hooked this one to the motion sensor. So when the door gets closed and there's no more motion per se, it automatically goes off. So those were my projects for the day. I have 2 more lighting projects to do, but that'll be on the outside. And that won't be till probably Saturday. Okay, I'll add it to this video when the jobs are complete. And cut, cut, cut. All right. Good morning. Saturday, December 7th, 2019. Another beautiful day on the lake. Again, for those of you that haven't been following, we are at Johnson Creek down near Avenger or Jefferson, Texas. Look at that lake. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? Okay. Well, the reason for this video is I am getting ready to replace the white lights on the nose cap of my RV with blue ones. And one of the reasons that made me want to do this job is right here. See how the rubber's starting to pull away here? There's another spot right there where the rubber's pulled away. Another spot up there. Eventually this light is going to go out anyway. And I can't totally blame the product as much as I blame maybe taking my brush when I'm cleaning the RV, that I didn't work the rubber off. In addition to that, on this side, I've already pulled it off the RV. As you can see, it was already starting to pull loose. So every place where you see this dirty spot here, it wasn't sticking anymore. See that? That's dirt buildup underneath the light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean that off, and then I'm going to cut this wire one at a time and hopefully be able to push a barrel connector through there, or I may have to do a simple splice to get it through that hole, because however they got it connected in there, I don't know where in there is. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, one other thing. The end of the light came with, hang on, let me see what I'm doing here. The end of the light came with the little cap that went over the end of the LED. I am carefully pulling those off so I can put that back on. Let me show you what that cap looks like. I believe, yeah, carefully take it off and carefully, oh, there it is. Carefully pull it off or carefully save it. As you can see, that's what the little cap looked like. I'm gonna put that on the end. So I went to E-Trailer because I watched another Grand Design owner do the same project. Hang on just a second while I get this open. And for less than $15, you can get a 17-foot roll of LED lights. And it comes with the connector on both ends. But if you ever need connectors, so I don't have one out here, you can apply them. See each spot where the LED has a copper piece? If you look really close, you can see that there's a pair of scissors in there. If you cut between those, you can add a connector right on the end of that cable. So, okay. We're gonna go to work here and see what we could do. I'll get the first one done and then I'll come back. Like I said, right now my first priority is to clean the old stuff off at the end of the camper. So I'll show it to you before I apply and put the new one on. All right, I wanted to show you where I was in the project. I got one blue one up. I got the white one down already. Probably should have done a before and after there. They don't give you a very big hole here for the wires, so I'm going to tell you about that in just a minute. But this is before. Before and after. Really like the blue better. So anyway, when it comes to the wiring, the hole is really small. You're not going to be able to use butt connectors or anything. basically you're going to have to just splice the wires together. And if you have really small heat shrink, you might be able to use that. Unfortunately, I didn't have any at the time of the start of this project, and that's my fault. I thought I did. In fact, I bet you I run into my heat shrink later. But you have to splice them, and then when you splice them, you need to offset the splice. In other words, cut one here and then one down here, so you can get the first wire into the hole before you get the second wire into the hole. If you do them side by side, you'll never get both wires in at the same time. So, and then I'm just putting a little dab of black silicone on the hole before I put the new strip on. Then I start at the bottom and I slowly work my way up to the top. I did save the black cap. I put a little black RTV on it. I'm really not sure if it's gonna stay or not, but we'll see what happens. Overall, we're happy with the blue compared to the white. So, okay, show it to you when I'm all done. So I had about 7-8 feet of blue stuff left. So I put a better double-sided tape on it since it was going under the RV. And I put it underneath the, just after the tanks. And then I wired them into the blue lights I already have wired in down here. So basically the step lights. When the step lights come on, those that come on. So we'll see what that looks like at night. And there you have it. Replace the white lights with blue lights. It is possible. Like I said, the holes for the wires are really small. I may end up having to put a better double-sided tape behind them. I'm just gonna let them sit for a few days. I'll still have time to pull it down and put a better double-sided if necessary. I'm not 100% happy with the stickiness of the tape. This side went on better, but I think it's because I stretched it a little bit as I was going up. This side I was trying to be more careful, and if you look, you can see a couple places it's already pulled up a little bit, and I'm a little concerned about that. So it could be because of the curve, I don't know, but I just got that light on. So okay, got some cleanup to do, but it's only 2:30 and I want to go fishing. Bye. Okay, last but not least, we added an LED strip under the front cap. Let me see if I can show that to you. I think you can see it up there. Yeah, there you go. That one is wired off of the front step, which includes these that I put up back in September. These are the only ones I wanted to put on, but when I put the new V cap lights on, I had a 8-foot piece left, and I said, where could I put this? And I tied it into the step light. So, nice and bright, looking good.